Howdy, and welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a hike down a dried out riverbed. It's not fully dried out, there's still a very small amount of water trickling down. See if we can see where the source comes from. Today, the weather is a little bit cloudy and the sky is a little bit darker. Thankfully this morning, the temperature was much cooler than the past, I want to say 2 weeks or so. It's been plus 30 almost every day. So we were able to have a plus 15 this morning and the weather was so nice. So we took a ride out to the forest here. Gonna get bitten by bugs a little bit. That beaver dam looks really cool. We can tell the beavers really worked hard, but now there's just zero water flowing by. But there is a little bit right there. If there was maybe more light or anything, you see how there's the trees, but there's just that little gap in between it, almost drawing your eyes to it. I was thinking if there at least was light, or if there was maybe something more interesting for the composition in the backdrop of that would be phenomenal. But it's not what we got. All right, we're gonna hike up now and start following this trail. Stick with me. About 6:30 in the morning, so the sun just risen a few minutes ago. So peaceful out, so quiet too. There actually is a bit more water now in this area. Tell it's pooling up a bit more. I think we might have found our first shot. While I was hiking down, I stumbled upon this little stream area here. And earlier on when we were walking, the water was a lot quieter. It was like almost muted. But you can actually see a bit more of the water's movement now. Now it does look a little bit, I don't want to say crazy, but there definitely is a lot of, it's just very busy. So I'm gonna have to work with the composition. I'm thinking probably somewhere in this direction. Oh yeah, definitely. And I see just a little bit of a stream up there too to act as a as a backdrop. That's perfect. All right, so I'm gonna try it. I'm thinking probably full height, because there are two trees sort of on either side that almost kind of draw your eye into the water's movement. But if not that, then there's also just the gnarled, just the roots over there that are almost fully exposed. That tree is not long for this standing, that tree is not long for its vertical orientation. So because there is very little light down here, we are at f11 at 25 seconds, just to have a bright enough exposure to actually light up this area. Perfect. F11, 25 seconds, 2-second timer. Now, 25 seconds may seem like a long time, but with the water in the stream very gently flowing, I'm hoping it'll add a bit more mood and movement to the picture. So this is a look at the picture I was taking. See how the river, see how the water is definitely flowing right there and going down. And it becomes just a little bit more energetic right there. So F14. All right. Well, get rid of the dead bug debris. That's one picture we have in the bag. Stuff seems to be falling down in the forest. All right. Well, at least that's one photograph taken. Now, I kind of actually really like this one where the water is flowing down. The only thing I'm not crazy about, I wish I had a bit more of a zoom lens, because there is a lot of distractions in the picture. Even though I zoom it in a little tiny bit, it unfortunately takes up, there is still a lot. I mean, it is cool how you see the tree roots and stuff being exposed. That part is really interesting. All right, well, let's get this here so we can keep hiking, get rid of the bugs. All right, well, we've taken the first photographs. We'll see how it looks in post-processing. Just seeing all the trees perfectly aligned here, it really is interesting. All right, I'm gonna just grab the camera here. We're gonna keep hiking. Definitely starting to warm up a bit more now. It's probably about 18 or 19 out. And hiking really warms you up quick. Oh, we definitely have to stop here to get a second of this. A log that's just a little bit put under the water over there. Could be a really interesting photograph. This is severely hilly terrain. All we keep doing is just going up and down, falling right beside it. Probably would be just more level if you just walk up the riverbed. As long as it's dry enough, you probably can. Feels good to be moving. The bugs at least have a tiny harder time tracking me. Whew. I was hoping you being in the front would actually catch the spider webs, but apparently not. The streams are beautiful. It just sounds so peaceful here. Even though there is orange junk and other stuff in the water. This definitely is going to be a spot we're going to have to come back here or later on in the fall, maybe the early winter. Well, the moss covered that rock. While I was hiking down, I found, shit, I shouldn't have stepped there. While I was hiking down, I found this tree that's fallen over where the waterway is, and it just sort of creates this perfect little frame. Kind of invites your eye into it. All right, I'm gonna try taking one handheld. 1/50th of a second, f5.6, autofocus on, of course. I'm thinking if I set up my tripod a little bit over here more, I might be able to frame it up in the dead center, or go back maybe even a little bit more over there and set it up. Huh. This picture definitely could be interesting. I think this should be the best spot for it. We can actually at least still see it in the further backdrop. You can see there's a bunch of different layers of the waterfalls as it's coming down, and it's perfectly naturally framed with that branch too. All right. Now, let's put this back down to 100. All right. So here is what the composition looks like. And when we pull it back, this is pretty much what the camera sees. So the foreground up here, it looks a little soft as we focused in we focused in on pretty much right where about the tree is that is laying over across of the river here. So that was our focus point, sorry. F16, 6 seconds, ISO 100. All right. Well, it's been over an hour of us hiking around here and we've only even captured 2 photographs. So I may put my drone up just to do a quick scouting trip around here. But I'm also thinking, really, why bother? It's been well over an hour and I've gotten, I think the first photograph we took was pretty good, kind of got me warmed up into it. But this one with the natural archway, with that branch falling over top, kind of drawing your eye into the little tiny waterfalls, all the levels. I have to think this is probably one of my favorite pictures today. I do enjoy coming down here. It's just so peaceful. And the water is actually crystal clear. I mean, I probably still wouldn't drink out of it and I wouldn't trust very much out of it, but wow, the water looks phenomenal. I'm gonna take out my camera after and I'm gonna just record a little section just standing right here. Just with the sound of this is so nice. It's just for a little bit. I wanna record the sound of the waterfall, especially from right over here where it is the most peaceful sounding. Well, thanks everybody for stopping by the channel. If you liked what you saw today, do me a favor, give us a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys again next week.